This is the next video in the HTML series. We are doing chapter 3, basic elements of the HTML. And if you have grade 10th computer applications as a main subject and its code is 165, so these videos are really very helpful for you, because in that there are two chapters of the HTML. One chapter is of form and one is of CSS. So we will do all the practicals and theoretical questions in the course. So today we are starting the topic list. So first we need to understand that what is the list. What is a list? Like you plan to go somewhere, at that time you are making the list of items, what you will take with you and what the items you are going to be used, or some eating items, or many type of items you can make, and you write in a list. So what is a list? It is a series of names and figures, items, etc. that are written or printed or said one after another. Fine. So here you can see like I have written WH words, what, why and who, and same words are written here on the right side, what, why and who. So if you check, before these words, before these list items, I written something. Here I written numbers 1, 2, 3, and here I put some symbol. So this is the unnumbered list. Unnumbered, because here before list item I haven't given any number, so this list is not in the proper sequence. I can say if I ask you that which list item it is, so directly we can't tell. What we need to do, we need to count the items from the starting of the list. But if in the numbered list I ask you any numbers, position, and before this item how many items are present, so directly we can find out and tell, because this is in the particular sequence. Like here if I ask you what is the number of the who, then this is the third, and how many items before this, so before who there are only 2 items. So this list is the numbered list, or we can say ordered list. And this list is also the numbered or ordered list, because here also we have written the list items in the sequence like A, B, C. So there are different list sequence we can take, like here I written A, B, C. So I also can write A, B, C. These are the capitals, these are the small, and it can go till Z. Fine. 1, 2, 3 Arabic numerals are written. These are numbers. Default, by default, numbered list items display in the numbers, or we can say numerals. And what are the other values we can take for the list? Like we can write like this, lowercase Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and capital Roman numerals like these are in the capital. So these are the different numbered list. How we can start the numbered list? These are the possible values. And if we talk about the unnumbered list, then in an unnumbered list we have the 3 values. One is that this unfilled circle we can take as a value of the list items, this is the first we can take, and what we call it, circle. And second, what we can take before the list items, filled circle. This solid, what we call it, disk. And what it is, solid circle. This is the filled circle, this is the empty circle. So empty circle we call circle, and the filled circle or solid circle we call disk. And one more value can be that is the square. This is the square, and what we call it, square itself. This is the filled square box. So 3 values for the unordered or unnumbered list: disk, circle and square. And numerals, small alphabets, capital Roman and small case Romans. These 5 values for the numbered or ordered list. So which tags we will use for this list? For numbered list or ordered list, we will use OL, ordered list, and the tag is ordered list, or we can say numbered list. So this tag is OL, ordered list. And for unnumbered list, we can also call it unordered list. So UL. And for definition list, DL. Definition list, DL. So these three lists we will do now. And for these three lists, we can write like we want to make the ordered list. So for that ordered list, we can like code like I want to make this list. So how I'll write? First of all, I need to start the OL tag, then list item, LI. So here I'll write first list item. So what it is, the what, and I'll close the LI. LI is work as like a container and empty both tags. If you will close it, then it's okay. If you will not close it, then also it will work in same way. So it's your wish whether you are closing it or not. So if you want to write the second list item, then again you need to open the LI. Fine. So for next list item, we'll open LI and then we'll write Y. And again close it. And then next list item, that's why next LI. And in last, we'll close the list OL. And backslash is used to close the any tag in HTML. Fine. So if we write this code, then this output can be produced because by default numbers are appearing in the list, in the numbered list. But I want to start my list with these capital alphabets. So I want to use one attribute. I need to use it. What I'll do, I'll use the attribute. Here I'll use. What I'll write? Like I want to give the type, that which type of list I want to give. So OL, then type I'll write here, and in type I'll write capital A. So my list will be started with A, B, C, like this. One more thing, I don't want to start from A. I want to start it from the D itself, D, E, F. So this is not the first alphabet. Which number alphabet it is? Fourth. So I need to give its position like A is on the first position, B second, C third, and D fourth. So D comes on fourth position. So I need to use one more attribute, start is equal to. My list will start from where? From fourth. I need to write OL, ordered list. Its type, that what type of values we want to appear before list items. Before list items, these are the list items. Before these, इनसे पहले what type of values we want to print. That's why we give the type, and in type we'll give the value. And then start attribute is used to start the list items from the specific value. So here we have used two attributes of the ordered list. These are the type and start. And friends, one more thing to remember, that in UL, unordered list, we can give the type attribute, because here we have three different values, three different type of list we can create. Disk, circle and square we have as the value of the type attribute. But in unordered list, we can't use the start attribute because this list is not in the sequence. So we can't use the start attribute. So UL list have only one attribute, that is the type. Fine. Now we'll start doing the practical. So in practical, what we will, first of all, we need to open the notepad, and in notepad we'll start writing the code from HTML. List is the very easy and interesting topic. So here we can start writing from HTML, and then I don't want to give title, so no need of head. Directly start from the body, and then OL, because I want to make a ordered list. And in OL, I'll write the LI. This is the list item. and in this we'll make the same list and will not write again and again, only will copy and paste it. And in last need to close the OL, body and HTML. Save the program. HTML is the extension of the HTML file. Now run it. To run the program we need to open the any web browser, and here we'll press the Ctrl+O. We'll look for our file, and our file is in the HTML folder, and I had given the name list. So this is the list. You can see by default the list items having 1, 2, 3 numerals, numbers before list items. And friends, this question can be asked that these numbers having dot after these or without dot. So by default these numbers have 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, like this. These are appearing in board, grade 10th board, CBSE board question paper. It can be asked. So we need to remember that by default when we are not giving any value of the type attribute, at that time numbers appear before the list items 1, 2, 3 with the dot. Fine. Now we'll make some changes in it. We have copied the text, and here I'll write the first. I'll give the type, and in type I want to start from capital A. Fine. Run it. Observe the changes. One more list is there. A, B and C is appearing, but I don't want to start this list with A. Fine. If you want to start it with the E alphabet, so can you tell me? I want to start my list with the E alphabet. So what value I need to give? Can anyone of you tell? Okay. If I want to start it with E, then I need to write here 5, because E comes on the 5th number. This is the ordered list. Okay. If I'll copy the text and I'll paste it and only change the tag UL. Now check the output. UL is the unordered list. UL is the unordered list. So now it is also clear that if you are not using any attribute in the UL, then what type of default values are appearing before list item? These are the disk, solid, circle. So in numbered list 1, 2, 3 appears, and in unnumbered or unordered list disk appears. Fine. So in this we can use the type attribute. Fine. What I'll do, I'll write here type is equal to which values? Circle. Okay. Circle will make disk is changed with the circle. Circle is the empty and disk is the solid. And one more list is there, that is definition list. How we can make that? Like we want to display any definition. At that time we can use the definition list. And to use that list, what tag we can use? We can use the DL. What is DL? DL is the definition list. And in this DL, there are two sub tags which are used, DT and DD. DT and DD. DT is the definition term and DD is the description. Like you want to write any definition you want to write, at that time you can use the DT and DD tags. Like I am writing here, in DT I'll write definition term, like I am explaining NCSA. So I written this, and now I'll write description. So definition description, and in this I'll write about an NCSA, like only this I written. And in last what I'll do, I'll close the DL, definition list. So check the output, like this it is written. Fine. Okay friends, this is the definition list. 3 lists we have done. And one more thing can be, we can use compact attribute in the DL tag. Compact attribute without any value. If we use the compact attribute in DL, then what will happen? This definition term and definition description will appear in the same line. So we are doing now 3 lists we have done, but we'll do nested list. What is the nested list? Nested list is the like you are making a list of fruits, list of months, list of days, list of week, or list of vegetables, list of color name. At that time, what you need to do, you need to write the heading and then sub headings or sub points. You need to mention one point and then sub points. So how we'll use the nested list and our program? Okay, we'll make one copy and paste it. From here we'll start. Simply I had done ul unordered list and type is circle, and first list item is I'm writing here color. Okay, then I'll start ordered list, and in this I'll write first li list item and color name. Like I'll write here red, close the li, and one more li, red, black, and black I written, and one more name I'll write. Like I also want to write yellow, so I can write here yellow. Fine, I have written all the list items of the ordered list. Now what I'll do, after completing all name of colors, how many names of color I want to write, I written, and now I'll close the ol tag is closed here, and then this is the next list item. This is the next list item of ul, and here I'll write fruits, and in fruits again I'll start ol, and here I'll write, okay, fruits I have written, and in this I need to write the name of the fruits, like banana I written, apple, and one more name I'll write mango. So what changes we will observe, that you can see here we have started one unordered list, and in unordered list we have given the type attribute with the value circle. Then one item will be started with circle, that is color, and then we have started, before closing this ul, we have started the ordered list or numbered list. We have started with sub names like red, black, and yellow. Then we have closed the ol, and after that again li, that is fruits, and this li is of ul. After color, what will be displayed? Second list item of the ul unordered list, that is fruit, and sub items of fruit is banana, apple, and mango. And in last we have closed the ordered and unordered. Now we will save the program and check the output. So friends, you can see this is the nested list. Which type of list it is? Nested list. And how we have made, we have started one unordered list. In that first list item we have written, then note close the unordered list. Without closing unordered list, we have started ordered list, and in that we have written 3 list items, then close the ordered list, and we can start this list with the different list items value. How we need to use in this type attribute? Here we can use here type attribute. We can use the type attribute, and we can start it with any specific value. You can observe the changes. So this is the nested list. This is ordered list with the start and type attribute. Unordered list with type attribute. Definition list having 2 subtags dt and dd. And this is the nested list, combination of the unordered and ordered list. Okay friends, if you have any doubt in the list of HTML, all 3 list or nested list, you can drop a message in the comment box. And chapter 3, all tags we have used, we have done the practical. In any other video, we'll solve the objective type questions of the chapter 3, which are given on page number 120, and start from 120, and these are till 123, and then some theoretical questions given, practical assessments. So here we'll do practical first, then we'll go for theory part. So after this we'll start practical assessment from page number 130. So if you are the student of grade 10 and you are having computer application as your subject, you must watch these videos and keep practicing of the HTML. HTML is the very easy and interesting topic. After completing the practical assessment of chapter 3, we will start chapter 4. First, we will complete the practical part, because in exam these questions can be asked in written, like you need to write the program, you need to find out the error. That's why we are giving more time to these practical topics and we are doing these. So you can also practice it. Then we'll start chapter 5 form, then chapter 6 is CSS. So keep watching the videos and keep doing the practice. Thank you.